bad starts all of a sudden. Come on, golf. Please.
5, 4, 3,
Nice if we could actually get an attempt in tonight. This would be good. But yeah, I don't know. The car show was bad. I don't know. It's the first time I've ever said that that car show was awful. It just didn't. It felt empty. It felt boring. And normally, I don't say that about that event normally. That's a hard thing for me to say. I've never been to a car show and it actually feel like a crap day. But today, it was bad. I went with my dad to the show because he wanted to go to it, as did I, which we did. It was only me and my dad. Met up with a couple of mates. Well, I say met up with, I walked past them. Because unfortunately, like, most of the mates that I know that go to these sort of events, they do media coverage. So like, one of the guys that was going, I used to do league racing against him a couple of years back. And that's the reason why I was going to meet up with him. The other reason, well, he's an esports racer now. So I briefly saw him. I didn't meet him though, I just briefly saw him. I met him last year anyway. But I wanted to just kind of stand around and have a quick chat with him for 2 minutes, but he was quite busy. And then yeah, there was a couple of other guys there, they're all like media and stuff like that. I'd gone for a public day. I did meet up with a friend of mine from Cornwall though, which was nice because we'd met up at Silverstone at the British Grand Prix last July, and I haven't seen him since then. But bear in mind, like me and him, this is how like weird it was. So we raced against each other online, and basically I have a friend who lives in Wales. I've not spoken to him though for ages. Anyway, his mate was a big fan of zombies, Call of Duty Zombies. So we ended up playing zombies, and yeah, we'd met up like the first time at Silverstone, and then the second time was today, which was awesome. Oh Christ! Oh, hey Joseph! 2 months to race me in DD2. Am I up for that? Yes. Yeah, I'll do it. Not right now, because I'm doing CMR, but yeah, I'll go. When? Sure. I don't mind. Also, sorry Watcher, I do apologise, your questions keep going over. I've been to Quick Cage, yeah, I went to it last March? I think it was, when it was on. Yeah, participated in it. And regarding before, I remember seeing you comment, the question saying, you ran some of the games that I used to play, like London Racer 2 and stuff. Yep. Weirdly enough, me, Carl and Jordan are the old... Oh, and sorry, I tell a lie, Zoton's run one as well. Although he hasn't submitted his time. We're still waiting, Zoton. I'm calling you out, dude. No, I'm only kidding. No pressure. He doesn't have to submit. I don't know if he's got it or not. No pressure, anyway. But yeah, them games are a bit memeish. To be fair, London Racer and that sort of stuff. They're interesting games. Let's put it that way. They're fun, but the handling's way off. Like the handling is so off, it's ridiculous. I wish I was kidding. So this is looking like a pretty good stage time right now. If we can keep this pace up, that'd be amazing. All I need to do is do the same in stage 3 and just not mess it up. Can I get out of New Zealand? No. Please. I really want to get out of New Zealand. Don't put. Thank you. I'm not sure whether I should play it safe in Australia or what. Do I take the risk in Australia or not? It'll like save 2 seconds, but we'll see. But yeah, Joseph, tell Tim I'd be up for it. Just tell me when he wants to race me. I'm guessing, is it just me and Toom, or is it me, you, and Toom? I mean, either way, I'm up for it. Oh, I knew I should have submitted that to Blind Runners. Damn it! That would have been a cracking race to watch. Watch people struggle against AI, that would have been awesome. I mean, heck, I just about finished it the first time myself, but I didn't even make it actually.
That was a good time.
That was a good time, 2:52, holy cow. Right. Nice. Taking risks is your speciality, I wish. But yeah, Dustin, if you're still here, what were you streaming by the way? San Andreas? Beat Saber? Anything like that? I appreciate the raid though, thanks very much. Very nice of you. That's something I need to sort out actually. Just reminded me actually. Just reminding myself. Yeah, something to mention as well, real quick, whilst everyone's here. If the frame rates drop, as in, if my stream starts dying, don't worry, I don't know why, for some weird reason, the internet's being a pain in the arse, so I do apologise if it's bad, all of a sudden. Like, if I drop a load of frames, I hope I'm forgiven for this. So yeah, the I'm not going to bang on about the car show, but I'm just going to say the what do you call it? I've managed to finally fix this bloody buggy game. So long story short, I've restricted it. I haven't actually restricted it. I've enabled motion smoothing, which is basically like VSync mode. So all of that bugging and the glitchiness, yeah, that all disappeared when I turned it on. It restricts the gameplay. By that I mean it restricts the frame rate, but I'd rather play at 25 FPS and it not be glitchy than play at 90 odd FPS and it be glitching all over the place. I think it was because it didn't have motion smoothing turned on. Like, I genuinely do believe that was the reason. That was the reason it was buggy. It seems like I found a nice sweet setting for it anyway. And the best thing is as well, like in the menus still run at 150 FPS or whatever you do. So the load times are still instant, it's just an in-game that looks slower. I can still maintain my speed though, it doesn't. The in-game time and everything doesn't change, just because I've limited it to 25 FPS. Truth be told, I probably can do stages faster if I'm on 60 FPS, but that's fine. Okay, I'm like, if possible, first of all for my internet to stop dying on me, that'd be great. The other thing is, I'd really like to do sub 9. Can I do sub 9? Sub 9, is it going to happen? Okay, my PB is at 854. Nice! 10 seconds up. Nice. How's my computer and monitors going now? Long story short, my computer's still crashing every now and again, but thankfully it is not doing it near as bad. And also, I found out I'm also now, I don't know if this is the cooling gel, the whatever it's called, not cooling gel, what's the, thermal paste, that's it. I'm pretty sure it is the thermal paste that's done it. But I can now run Need for Speed Payback on my PC, and that's an amazing feeling. Like, that is such a good feeling. Because I was not able to run Need for Speed Payback at a decent frame rate at all. I don't know why, I just didn't seem to be able to run it at a decent frame rate. Again, I think that was it. So I installed it, and I can play it, but that's kind of about as far as it goes. My young cousin came last night. I was actually going to stream last night, weirdly enough, but my younger cousin turned up, and I was like, yeah, looks like streaming's not happening tonight, boys. For God's sake. I'm not resetting. I'm not letting that stop me. So, he came round last night and bugged me about COD and sort of stuff. Basically, he wanted to play on my PC. I was like, I was playing Driver 3 at the time, so that was me hitting the wall. So yeah, he wanted to play COD, and I was like, oh, okay, sure. So he wanted to play Call of Duty, and I had my CPU counter thing up the whole time, like looking at it, checking the temperature and that sort of stuff. And yeah, it's fine. The computer's running fine, even at like full chat. So even when it's at 100%, my CPU's now running at 65, 70 degrees, not 90 odd, which is really good. Proves what a little thermal paste can do, and I've not actually had my computer crash much. I've had one crash. I applied the thermal paste, and the next day when I was playing on this, not on Colin McRae, or something else, but the next day when I was playing something, it did crash. Oh, that was it, GTA 4. Well, apparently that game's really bad anyway, in terms of what's it called? That's apparently really bad in terms of optimization for PC anyway. Also, computer, please stop dropping frames. Holy cow. The one time I want it to do decent, it actually decides that it wants to screw me over. Thanks. I don't know why my internet's being such a prick today. Oh well, whatever. Let's keep going. Hopefully you're catching everything I'm saying. Nice seeing stream again. I do apologise it's late. I mean later, much later than usual. I was actually going to stream about 2-3 hours ago. Because I've been home now since about 5:30. Not even that, I was home at about 4:30. But I was actually going to stream about 2 or 3 hours ago, so just get out of the back. That's good to know. Well, I have some news, whether it's good or bad, it's up to you. Right, so as many people know, many of you guys may or may not know, I don't play on a mouse and keyboard for games. Sorry for all the info. No, it's fine. It's fine. So, long story short, you may remember that I play Starsky and Hutch with keyboard. Well, I still play games on a controller, but after playing Driver 3 the other day, I decided to make the switch to playing on a keyboard and mouse. Now I am playing controller, and I will do for a long time, for racing games and other games in particular. The game that shall not be named, exactly. But, when I was playing Driver 3 the other day, I did like the idea of playing on a controller. However, accuracy and the camera turning and all that is so friggin' slow on a controller, as you no doubt saw, whereas on a mouse it's practically instant. So, for the current sake of things, and I am doing practice, I'm still trying to get used to it, I'm actually doing runs, say runs, not actual runs, I'm making sure that I can actually trying to get used to mouse and keyboard to play Driver 3, because I do want to do a run of Driver 3. So basically, long story short, how I fix this, the main way of me playing on a keyboard, and by that I mean normally, when I play on mouse and keyboard, I have to use my footstool. However, recently, I did a little test. So, we've got an old camping table, and it's a nice height. I basically decided to test it and see what it was like with a keyboard and mouse on it. Turns out, it's amazing. Don't forget, I don't have a desk in front of me, like a lot of people do, where the desk is able to hold the monitors and the mouse and keyboard on it somehow. I don't have that. My monitors sit on a little stand away from me, so I'm sat on my chair, and the keyboard and mouse mainly gets used via what you call it. They mainly get used via a footstool. However, like I said, now with the camping table, and it's big, so it means I can actually use it. It's going to look weird though in video, on the webcam, because you'll see the table. But long story short, I'm able to play on a keyboard and mouse now. It's just getting used to playing on a keyboard. The other thing is as well is making sure that when I do play on a keyboard that I assign my split button reset, yada yada yada. I put them there, put them down pretty good. Ooh. Can he make it? Can I actually get... Can I save time here? This would be great if I can. Just about the same as what I normally do. Nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. One left into 3 right.
But yeah, so I'm now able to play on a mouse and keyboard, which is good. It's weird to say that for me, because I don't play mouse and keyboard. I've never been a fan of mouse and keyboard, unless I absolutely need to use it. Like in Starsky and Hutch's case, I definitely do. It's the faster version. So, I'm doing well, aren't I? Well, I'm gonna just say for the most part, in regards to speedruns this year, I think I've already said it at some point this year, probably my first stream back, or maybe I said it before, but yeah, long story short, I'll be doing speedruns this year. I'll probably be doing a good variety of games again. Sorry, variety of games. Can't really say good or bad, because a lot of games could be bad. We'll see. That is not what I meant to do. Nice. Yeah, so it's basically as and when I want to stream, and as and when I want to do a speedrun or something. Yeah, Mr. Bean will happen at some point, don't worry. I'll do a run of it on DS. Also, that's something, that would help the mouse, because the mouse is now on the desk. That would help a lot for the DS thing. Oh, this is so much better. Because I mean, the camera's not... Oh, actually, the camera wasn't glitchy, was it, on stage 1? If I remember correctly, the last time the camera was not all glitchy and weird on stage 1, not that much. It's stage 2 where it went all glitchy.
right.
Oh.
5 right into 1 left. 1 right into 1 left. Over crest into square left.
I put your YouTube runs on and I go to sleep. It's like a podcast.
Hairpin right.
I mean, I'd be open to doing a podcast sort of thing. The problem is, right? I had a think about this the other day. I'm not joking, I did. This isn't just lying.
4 right.
Right, so
Over crest into
I had a thought about doing a podcast the other day,
square right.
right? But there's a snag.
1 left into 3 right.
I could talk for England, right? I could talk and talk and talk and talk and talk.
Over finish.
Basically, I could talk your nuts off. However, and just hear me out on this, right? I could talk
5,
the nuts off people. I could bore them to death
1.
if I so wanted to, I guess. But I wouldn't be able to stay on track. And the podcast would be about everything and anything.
Right. 5 left.
I don't know, I don't know if a podcast is a good idea or not. I mean, gaming's like, yay! But, you know, anything else? Hey, Mr. Murray, the guy who created this lovely auto splitter.
2 right.
This is its ultimate test. This is its brand new test.
Over crest into 1
I mean,
right.
Mr. Murray's tested it himself, but I'm testing it too.
Hairpin right.
And it's on a full run as well. I have had to change my splits, which feels really weird having splits for every stage. But apparently this is the norm for CMR, I just never bothered.
3 right into 5.
I always just prefer doing it by stage by stage. Rally by rally instead of stage by stage.
Square right opens.
Yeah, maybe I do bore people to death.
Over crest into 3 left.
I could tell you a story about stuff, but then you'd be here all night. which I'm not
Right
gonna do.
hairpin right.
I don't know, I just... It's...
Tight hairpin left.
If I'm being honest on this one though, I think out of everything
1 right.
I talk about, I go off topic a lot for a start, so I'd be crap at the podcast.
1 right.
And 2, talking about speedruns and stuff like that would be what I'd be talking about probably.
5 left.
You know, I could talk about gaming news and stuff like that, but then there's so many podcasts and
Square right.
stuff like that out there that talk about all this stuff, and I'm like, it doesn't really need another person.
Left.
Plus, the whole idea of a podcast nowadays is to stand out. I could, like, talk about anything and everything,
2 right.
but then the podcast wouldn't be like, ooh, what's he going to talk about this week?
Bridge.
It's like, this week on Michael's podcast, I talk about this and that. And it's not something, the other thing is as well, I think some podcasts last for like 2 or 3 hours.
Right.
I could easily make a podcast last for 2 hours.
Over crest into
And it wouldn't be like deliberate, it would be completely by accident.
over finish.
I don't know, just... Yeah, I don't know. I could be here forever,
4, 3, 2.
but I highly doubt it.
4 right into 2 left.
Yeah, the other thing is like I said, not only that, but it's all
5 left.
dependent on how frequent you can do a podcast.
Over crest.
So some people can
3
do
left. Don't cut. Post.
podcast every week. Some people do it once a month, don't they? Mine would just be whenever. So there wouldn't be any sort of consistency,
4 right. Tightens into square right.
unfortunately. That's my main concern. It needs to be a certain topic, and I can't really go off topic too often, which unfortunately for me is a big problem I have with going off topic. Then the other thing is obviously keeping myself in check, so I'm not going too overboard on talking about stuff. like I said, that's the whole off-topic
one right
thing.
for crash into
Second
one
of
left,
all,
two
some
right
sort of
into
consistency
square
with when I do the
right
podcasts,
tightens,
so you'd know when to expect them. And the other one is as well, is another thing to do with consistency as well would be what topics we talk about on either a weekly basis or whenever we do the podcast. I mean, doing a podcast with friends would be great, but I'm not known for doing podcasts. I never have been. It'd be a nice change to doing speedruns, I guess, but then you think of all the speedrun news channels and stuff like that. There really is no room, or say no room. There's probably always room for another person to do a podcast sort of thing, but not the sort of thing, you know, a podcast that talks about speedrunning and gaming and that sort of stuff, because like I said, there's plenty out there, and it's all about being unique these days. So that's like my main concern, my main issue. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, I'm kind of like on the fence, really. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence, really, with what I want to do regarding podcasts, etc. Okay, am I going to lose time here? Or am I going to gain time? Come on. Gain time? Yeah! Gain time. Sweet. Yes! We're into Australia. We've made it. 3 rallies in. Nice. I'm going to try not to look at my splits. I'm just going to let this auto splitter do its magic. I did this on my PB on the PS1 as well. Just like, you know, pull the PB out of my ass. How the hell do I do this? Joseph reckons I can do it, and it's like just turning it into an art. That's pretty much what it looks like when I do it. I can just completely assure you, there was a bit of practice. I didn't do a run of this, by the way. I played this for about 10 minutes and went, yeah, I need to do a run of this right freaking now. Otherwise it's never gonna happen. Yeah, I try and keep my content as relevant as possible, you know, as interesting as possible. The other thing is as well, regarding content, I mean from a YouTube perspective in particular, I mean I'll mention how my content is from a YouTube perspective and from a Twitch perspective. So from a YouTube perspective, my content variety has changed, and it's not too different. It hasn't changed much over the last 2 years because it's mainly speedruns that go on the channel these days, which is what I mainly do. That's what, like I said, that's what the channel is used for. So in terms of variety, there's not too much there. But then with Twitch, it feels like every stream can be whatever I want it to be. The variety is in there, providing I make it happen. If that makes sense. That's, I don't know, I personally think that I have more variety on Twitch these days than I do YouTube, but that's only because my YouTube channel now is pretty much a channel for my personal bests and stuff like that. Plus, it's easier for people to find a video on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Sorry. It's easier, I don't know if people can agree on this or not, you guys can let me know. Is it easier to watch a video on Twitch than it is on YouTube? Or do you think it's easier to watch a video on YouTube? Because I personally think that it's easier to watch a video on YouTube. So if you want to watch a speedrun, I completely messed that up, that's fine. It's like 2 seconds lost, but whatever.
5, 4, 3, 2,
yeah. I don't know, I always think if you watch something on YouTube, it's easier. Because the video loads in, but ads aren't too bad. Whereas Twitch is player at the moment. I don't know why. I don't even know how or why this is a thing. But I don't know. Is anyone else incurring this actually? You guys might be able to tell me. Right. So for those that use Twitch, from a viewer's perspective, does it feel like the site's more heavier on your RAM? As in it takes longer to load up pages nowadays than it used to. So like when you used to click on a page to load up a stream, does it take longer nowadays than it used to? I'm intrigued. Just to find out what people think. I think it's gotten worse. Like, whenever I go to watch somebody stream now, it feels like it takes ages to load the stream. I don't know why. It feels like it's more heavy on your RAM. That sort of thing. You know, it's heavier on your RAM than anything else. Because that's how I feel about it from a viewer's perspective. When I want to watch somebody stream, that's what it's like for me. And then when I get what's it called? When I go on to Video Producer, you know, when I want to highlight something, it's really slow. It seems to suck up a lot of RAM, a lot of memory. I've no idea why, it just seems to be more... Basically, I'm saying Twitch seems to be more physically demanding these days on your hardware. I find it strange, but at the same time, like, okay then. Okay, let's take this risk. Nice.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Come on.
1,
go. Alright, this seems to be working, by the way. The in-game timer. I'm glad that works quite well. So now we're going to have an accurate time, which is pretty awesome. This is not going to be nearly as fast as the PS1 version. Believe it or not, PS1's in-game timer is faster than PC, if you believe that. Probably don't believe me, but it's true. That's what you're looking at right now. Oh god, okay. I hope is the stream running fine for everybody? Just to ask. I hope it is. You got this. I know, I'm trying. Come on, little goldfish. Goldfish? Oh, that's a first. Yeah, all good. Okay, at least the stream's running smooth. This will be a nice PV. This will be the run of all runs if I nail it. I mean, it can still be faster. I lost like 2 seconds of the friggin' loading. Not loading. Sorry, save screens. But heck, I'm not asked. 2 seconds I can gain next time. Should I be concerned? Nah. Am I concerned? Slightly bothered, yes, but no. Yes, but at the same time, no. Right, come on, golf. Please, I want to gain time on this friggin' rally. Please. Come on. Wait, what am I at? 7.5 seconds. I think we're about to gain a crap ton of time. By the looks of it, I hope. How much? 8 seconds, 7, 3, 6. Bang on 6 as well. Alright, this is still a 52. Still looking forward to 1,000 subscriber. I will try my best. Right, we're nearly 30 seconds up. Okay. Right, I'm pretty sure this run could get into a 51, but let's just not go there, yeah? Let's just crack on with this run and see what we get. I'm pretty convinced this could be 51 pace. Hey Horizon. Oh mate, I could have done this tomorrow, but nah. Late night, because I'm feeling it for some reason. Maybe that can of Monster I had before is something to do. I don't really drink energy drinks often. They're actually giving them away for free at the event, free Monster cans. One of them, the one that they give me is the calorie-free, that's it, calorie-free, zero sugar, 0 calories. How the hell does that work? It's an energy drink. You can't put no calories in one. It's gonna have calories, of course it is. No sugar. Okay, well it's got some sort of sweetener in it. It wasn't bad. I mean, I'm not a fan of energy drinks in general, but you think surely something of that, but no. See, I can drink Coke, I can drink Pepsi, but I don't know, I've gone off Coke a bit. Coke's, oh my god, Coke's like dynamite nowadays. There's that much sugar. Pepsi is always seen as the watered version of Coke. So basically it's like, here's Pepsi, here's Coke. You can supposedly you can easily tell the difference. It's like they got Coke, added water, changed the recipe slightly, and that's Pepsi. Truth be told, I don't mind Pepsi, nor do I mind Coke, but I just don't drink them too often. I more or less drink, it's gonna sound pretty stupid, I more or less drink orange juice and pineapple juice these days. Or I have pints of Vimto, which for those that don't live in the UK, it's like a blackcurrant fruit cordial, so you dilute it with water, so you pour like a little tiny bit in a cup, and then fill the rest with water. Now, so depending how strong you want it, depends on how much you put in the cup. Oh, this is looking really good. Yeah, this is looking proper good. Yeah, boy! That was good. Oh. Yes! We've made it. Nice, I'm on pace where I need to be. Sweet. Oh, Lucid Sport. I have not had that for a while, actually. That's the still version of Lucozade, isn't it? Is that right? I've had Lucozade itself. I like the orange one. The orange one's nice. Although a lot of people don't like that. I don't like the original Lucozade. I like the orange one. Caribbean Crush is nice. I've tried the watermelon one, and that's weird. Watermelon Lucozade, not that great. There was one I did try. Oh no, pink lemonade. That's weird. That's like sour but sweet. It's a weird one. I don't want to. It's not awful. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't drink. Like I said, I don't drink Lucozade. Energy drinks that often anyway. I did have a can of Monster before, but that's like the first time in, I don't know, 4 years, maybe 5 years. It might be more than that actually. It was a long time. Good to say a long time ago. It was a good few years ago since I last had an energy drink. Every now and again, it's like every blue moon, I have one. But the Lucozade Sport stuff, the ice, I don't drink Lucozade often. You know, isotonic drinks, I don't have those either.
5 left. Long 3 right. 2 left.
This is looking good anyway. Right, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for that.
2 right.
I don't like this part of stage 2 because this bit's bloody awful. You can power through here, but I'm gonna be a chicken and not do that.
Square right.
And obviously you have to brake for this corner anyway.
1 left.
Come on. There we go.
2
Nice.
left into 1 right. K-bank.
I've absolutely no idea what this one's gonna be like. So, for the sake of things, like I said, I might be a bit quiet for the next stage, because stage 3 of Sweden does require concentration. I mean, the whole of Sweden is hard as hell. Sweden is the hardest rally in the game. There's no doubt. Well, I mean, Indonesia and the UK are 10 times worse, but Sweden's the hardest, I think, I'd say. Either Monte Carlo or Sweden, both are incredibly difficult. Nice. Yes. Yeah, well, that's dark. Never usually this dark. I do drink innocent smoothies. I've not had one for a bit, but I do drink them. I mean, yes, okay, they're full of sugar. They are fruit smoothies. They will be full of sugar. Supposedly it's more healthy if you pulp fruit than blend it. I don't understand why, because it's going to come out in the same state no matter which way you do it. I don't know why. There's apparently a reason for it, but God knows what the reason is, I forget. Also, is this the... Right, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep myself quiet. Oh, let's concentrate. Yeah, we're talking about smoothies and stuff, Ryzen. Innocent smoothies, it's like a fruit smoothie, basically. It is a fruit smoothie. They're quite nice, if you're into like mango and pineapple put together. It's hard but really nice. I like this part of the stage. Hard, but not too bad. Yeah, I think Rivwood could probably explain what we're on about with the drinks. The innocent smoothies, I think. If he doesn't mind, that is. Just whilst I'm driving. Got nearly through Sweden.
5 right into square right. Square left opens into 5 left. Overcrash into 3 left. Long 2 left.
That was close.
Long 2 right.
I can actually, if I can, I'm not gonna do it, can I do it?
Over finish.
So I take that corner flat.
Fantastic, we did it!
Holy crap. Damn, this is definitely a possibility right now. Holy cow.
5, 4, 3.
This could be the best run of my life. If I play the cards right.
5 left. 2 right. Overcrash
Hard to think that with motion smoothing turned off, this is the result. There's not an advantage to it, I just seem... I'm playing better because the car's not glitching all over the place. It is a lot harder to play in a webcam. I do see a question. Do you use a capture card for PC games? I capture it via game capture, I think it is. Sorry, window capture. It's just captured through OBS. You just need your graphics card should pick it up, really. Your streaming software, I mean. I don't actually have a capture card to capture PC games because it can get captured through OBS. Yeah, this is the run. I think this is the run. This feels like the run. I mean, look at the pace run right now. This could be it. I've got more time in the bank in New Zealand. I've got about 3 seconds time save in New Zealand. Come on. I actually have a few seconds on Corsica, now that I think about it. Yeah, I do as well.
1 right, tightens. 5 left. Square right, 1 left, into 2 right, into long, 4 left. 3 right.
Yeah, this could be the run. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Come on, go, go, go. Yeah, I lost a few seconds there, that ain't good. Could have been better as well. Whatever. Alright, here we go.
2 right. Over crest into 2 left.
I could, if I wanted to, I could change my,
5 left.
I could change my gearbox to max acceleration for the last stage, but I'm not
3
going.
left. Square right. Square left. 4 right. 5 left. 1 right. 5 right.
Okay, I don't know if I can save 7 seconds, but if I somehow can, that would be friggin' fantastic. That would be absolutely awesome if I could save that much.
1 left. Long 2 right. 2 left into long, hairpin left. Square right opens into 2 right.
I'm just hoping that the game doesn't screw me over
4 left.
for the last 2
Right,
stages.
over crest
Hopefully it
into
doesn't.
3 left. Over bridge.
Palms are sweaty, mum, spaghetti. Oh my god, that was fucking close.
Square left.
Holy.
3 left.
My reaction said that all. I was like, I just clicked a bloody collision barrier there. No, I haven't.
Over
That
crest
was
into
clutch.
1 left.
Holy crap.
3 left.
Okay.
1 right.
Made that
hairpin
call.
right.
That's awesome.
Long
Right.
5 left.
What we at currently? 49 minutes.
Over finish.
Right, this is going to be very tight. Ah, guys, come on.
5,
This will be very
3,
close.
2, 1.
It's probably not going to be a 51 actually.
4 left. Over crest. 3 right.
Unless I can make, if I can make this happen, that'd be amazing.
5
But
right.
let's just
opens.
go.
2
Let's just put my foot down.
3 left.
Might not be all. If it's not a 51, then it's a 52, and very early 52.
3 left. Care. Square left. Into square right. 4 right. Into square left. Over crest. Into
First stage in all of course
Square right.
this one.
Square right opens. Hairpin left into square left. Tight hairpin right, don't cut. 3 left. 5 right.
Right, okay.
4 left. Over bridge into 4 right. Square right over bridge. 1 right into 5 left. 4 right. Square left. Tight hairpin right. 3 left into 5 left. 5 right. Long 5 left. 1 left into 3 right.
Oh no.
3 left. Long 5 left. Back into square right. Square right. Long 4 left. 3 right.
So where I can get to.
Crest. 5 left. Square right over bridge. 4 right. 5 left. 1 right. 1 right into 2 left. Over crest into square left. Square right. 5 right.
I've got
Left into
20
square
seconds
right.
to do this.
Hairpin left.
It's not gonna happen either.
Square right.
Maybe it will, I don't know. No,
Square left.
it won't happen.
4 right.
No!
1 right into
Come
2
on!
left.
I'm battering the hell out of this thing.
3 left. Over crest into long 4 right.
Just missed it, just.
Over finish. Fantastic, we did it.
Yes! PB! Oh my god. Yes! GG. And there you go.